Hey everyone, it's Monday the 18th of August and it's 2:30 in the afternoon. And today we're going to be doing a little something on the model railway. I've already done a little something as well. I'll just show you that first. So what I did yesterday is completely pull up the track from that point all the way around, got rid of the point that was in there, right down to where the bend begins up this end, somewhere there, just behind that engine shed, and relayed it. And there's a couple of reasons why I did that. One, my very piss poor attempt at ballasting the track was interfering with the wheels and causing some issues. And the point that I had in here was actually right at the beginning of the bend. In fact, it made up part of the bend. That was causing some problems as well with loco wheels. And in fact, I was trying to run a little freight train around here over the weekend with just some box vans on the back, and a couple of them kept derailing through the point. And a lot of my steam locos just didn't like that particular point, which is here. This is the one that was questionable. So with those issues, I thought the best thing to do is just to pull it up and relay it with some fresh track. I had to put new curves in because, well, despite some of that ballast actually falling off in places, I'm guessing it's not a glue issue because that track was stuck down well and not just with the pins. So it didn't come up in one piece, which didn't bother me because I do keep plenty of spares just in case anything does get damaged. That's the whole reason I kept some spares. But here's one of the rails from the bend. I just bent it in half. I can't do anything with it. Well, actually I can salvage the, if I can get it off, the fish plate off the end. And I was just thinking I might have been able to straighten this out and just cut it down to make it look like some old rails or something in the in like the train yard or something. There's some spare rails sitting up the side somewhere. I might do that. I've got plenty of track. I'd rather do that with small straights. I've got plenty of straights that I could do that with. I'll put that in the bin. Right. Now I need to go over to that corner because I need to put some track pins in, and in this corner actually. Because one of the most annoying things is that corner is the only corner I've ever had problems with. I do need to find a little paintbrush or one of my dust pan and brushes just to sweep out this track because there's some loose stuff in it that I need to get rid of. Don't want to lose those screws because they are for a point that I've got to put back, a point motor rather, that I've got to put back together. Yeah, I was doing some test runs last night on this corner and I noticed a couple of them, especially Thomas here, kept derailing. And I think it's because this bit is quite wibbly wobbly, you see, because I haven't put any pins in it because I've ran out. And then I noticed in my stepdad's model railway room they're not proper track pins, they're a bit longer, but they do fit in the holes. And if they poke through the other side of this board, which they might just a tiny bit, I'll just snip them off with a pair of cutters. So I'm going to put one in here. That bit of the hammer is actually too wide to go between the tracks, so I just start it off with that end and then flip it around and use the sort of like chisel tip. Oh, there is some short track pins here, I might be able to use those. These nails are actually for furniture. Well, that's where I've commonly seen them used, you know, like on the backboards. They go on the back of a chest of drawers or a wardrobe or something like that. I don't know if that's what these actually are, but I sort of had them kicking around for a long time. And if memory serves correctly, a friend of mine used to volunteer at a local charity assembling furniture and whatnot, so a lot of stuff got collected up. I'm hoping if I can sort of stabilise the track a bit by getting this pinned down better. I think that's got a bit of a wobble to it, but oh, there is 2 holes there, good. I might end up just disappearing off camera and I can't reach it from here to adjust it for you. My arms aren't long enough. The other stick is coming off the handle now. It's an old black hammer. Okay, so yeah, I do need another one in there. It's actually working all right. So I did notice if I ran Thomas around here quite slowly, he was fine. He's a bit juttery though, so I'm going to give his wheels a clean. I'm going to give a lot of my locos a clean actually. And as I've been playing around with this track, I'm going to give it a clean as well. And I might actually have to drill a hole in here because I can't find one in that bit of track. There's one there. Yeah, I might have to find a tiny drill. I think I am just off, yeah, sorry about that. I'm going to put one right in the joint there to stop that from moving. I've just got a couple on that curve up there to do. Don't want to lose those, they're my chimney pots that fell off of, I think, my little cottage. Just need to glue those back on. I need some for that cottage as well. Oh yeah, I need to reinstate the point motor down here as well, which is the one I've got to put back together. It's come off the base, that's all. It's over here. Just come off the base, I've just got to get it back on. Something all over my hand there. Right. My fire distinguisher keeps getting in the way. Oh, hello. Oh, a spider going up the wall. It's just off camera. How long have you been in here? Not sure what sort you are either. I might have to go and get my phone and take a picture of him and go and put him on the Facebook group. I used to be terrified of spiders. And now I want to go up there and pick him up. My mum would be asking, what on earth is wrong with you, boy? Because she's absolutely terrified of him. Just give all this a bit of a wibbly wobble. My track razor is here. Just give this a bit of a wipe. Because it's not just me that, you know, put the dirty fingerprints all over the track. My cats get up here as well and whatnot. But I'm just going to clean the track as far as I can reach. Oh, I can't get the phone yet because it's on charge. But he's come in through the bedroom window because it's slightly open. I have to say, I've not seen yet any giant house spiders in here. I don't know why they call them giant house spiders because they're not the biggest of spiders on the planet. So I need to just sweep out this loose stuff. And there we go. Gonna get my drink open as well, and I'm off camera again. Doing a good job of doing that. He's just up there in the corner minding his own business. They're not his cobwebs up in this corner either. Look at this. It shows you how long it is since I've been up this corner. Look at that. Need to go and get my broom from the shed downstairs. But he is somewhere. Let's see if I can zoom in on him. Someone might be able to ID him. There he is. He actually looks so much bigger on the camera because I've zoomed in, but he's not. He's just up there, you know, watching me, wondering what on earth I'm doing. Right, now I've got to remember where I put my IPA and my cotton buds. So I might actually pause the camera while I go find them because I don't know how long it's going to take. I think they're in the kitchen somewhere, but I might put them in the kitchen cupboard. Any one of them. I'll be right back. I found it all. Eventually, it's taken me literally about 5 minutes to actually find it. In between organising the purchase of something that I got offered yesterday, actually. But that's for me to know and you to find out. I don't actually know why I want to buy it, but I want to buy it, so. Right. I haven't cleaned the wheels up, but I know this one runs, so I'm just going to send him round the track. Wrong way. Now his back wheels just came off on that point for some reason. Let's just try it again. I think I know what the issue might be. Turn the power down. I'm going to use my railing tool as well. I don't really need two of this, but it's just going to make life a bit easier. I do like that. I recommend getting one. Crank the speed up a little bit more. You go some average speed, shall we? You're going to go through? I went through that time. We'll leave him to do a few laps and just see what happens. Actually, I'll go up this corner and just watch it. I think, because I've got a tiny little straight in there, I think it's because that moves. That move is going to throw the wheels off. That's my theory anyway. Maybe just hit a bit of grip like this or something. Maybe I've just got to have the speed set just right. I'm just trying to clean some of the dust off, loose stuff. Maybe I should get Henry out on here. He seems fine now. Have a bit of fun with Thomas as well, shall we? Unfortunately, I can't get much of a better view for you. I need a camera mount above my head, actually, behind me. That would probably give you the best view. Let's let him come round again. That one's okay. I've got diesel there. That needs the wheels cleaned, though. So does this, really. I knew the 37 didn't because I've been running it yesterday. I've got a toothbrush stuck in that bottle. I can't get it out without emptying the whole bottle. I dropped it in there, so I've just left it in there. Right, give these a bit of a clean and see if they are dirty. There's a little bit, not too bad. Well, on second thoughts, yeah, that come off a bit dirty, didn't it, that one? And that's all it's going to take, it's just one of the wheels to be dirty or something that's going to affect the performance. I know it's just a matter of months ago that I last did all this with my locos, but you know, sitting in a box, they do collect dust and dirt and whatnot. You see that one's a bit on the filthy side as well. I've still got one more wheel to clean. Ew! And that one did come off. I could do with just rotating these wheels a little bit. I'll just turn the power on a little bit on the track. And do that. There we go. That's all I needed to do, just to rotate his wheels a bit. That's just the bit up inside the body there that you can't get to. That's the one thing I do dislike about having a model railway is pretty much the constant cleaning you got to do. Constant cleaning on your locos, constant cleaning on your track. Well, I say constant, the track's not so bad. You can leave. Actually, I shouldn't really be saying constant, should I? It's not that bad. Who have I got there? That's Annie. I've got to put them on backwards because these are missing the little Hornby hooks. They're missing one each. I've got to put some on. I did get some 3D printed replacements on eBay. Clarabelle didn't want to go on the track. Let's just try Thomas and see how he's going to perform. Don't come off on that corner again. No, he didn't, but Annie and Clarabelle are not happy. Thomas is fine. There's my brush. There might be something still on that corner. I'm struggling with that corner a little bit. There's something about that bloody corner. Come here, Thomas. I'm trying to catch a mouse. Or anything else I can chuck around the track. Something a bit different. Have I got anything else? I've got like well over 100 locos here. What about you? Speedy Gonzales. There's something on that corner there. I think it's this joint. The gap there, I don't think it works too much. Might still have to do a bit of thinking on this curve. I think this one. Another one of these is going to be too long unless I cut it. actually really not liking that. Yeah, that's going to bring me right down to the edge if I do that. But I think the curve angle is going to be a lot better. Which means I'm going to have to pull that up again. This jumped off altogether. Got it. It'll be a little bit longer video than I anticipated because I'm going to go over there and I might actually bring you a bit closer. I was using my brain a little bit because I've plugged the camera into the extension. Yeah, I'm just going to change that curve right there. I don't think that was a good choice. I've got my rotary tool here, haven't I? I've got my pry tool. It does mean I'm going to have to move this though and possibly cut a new piece. At least I can reach the camera from over here. Yeah, I might have to cut a new straight piece for in here, but that's my biggest concern at the minute. So if I can get a screwdriver where the nail is. That has just broken that friggin' point. Hopefully I can salvage it. No, I might end up having to change this for another bloody point. Yeah, that's completely knackered that. Alright, worry about that in a minute. Let's get this out. Ow, not sharp. That's the one I want to put in here. Like that. Yeah. Which means that's got to come up and be relayed. I'm not going to put any pins in here yet because not too fussed about this because I'm going to have to cut this one down anyway. Okay, and straight bit I'm going to have to replace as well then. Let's get rid of that bit. Right, now I've got to come out here and get some more track. Yeah, it's got to go there. I really need something in there just to stop that from turning. So I can keep the joint exactly where I need it. Right. Only got 2 points left. Okay, so there's my straight bits of track. I think I'm going to do away with that. It's not having the sort of effect I wanted it to have. I think it's been more of a hindrance. He's not a good doodah. Little steps, got my little steps, my little snips. I'll try and just get hold of that and pull it off without squishing the end. Put that on the wrong rail, so I'll go on that one. Grab one of the points. Let's try that one. Like that. That's where I need to pin that. So I'm trying to get it so the join, where is it? A nice inside. Like that. Then, oh, that's bloody typical, isn't it? This bit's too short. Yeah, I think I've completely wrecked that bit. Never mind. I'm going to worry about connecting up the sidings another time. I just want to get the loop sorted. Like that. Then, hang on. Up this end now. Now I'll sort this bit out. I think what I might be better off doing, pinching that fish plate to go on here. I don't need any more of that to flex down this end. I'm going to stick another tack in. Right. Get rid of that. We will stick another one of these in. Like so. Work out where I've got to cut it. Where's my thingy? That's what I use for cutting. A little rotary tool. That should have it marked. Okay, that should be okay. I just need a fish plate. Fishums of the platums. I'm going to get off of there, am I? And I can run the track rubber over this and see if we have any more luck. I just realised that bit is a little bit bent. I'm not happy with that. Make sure I've got it in the right place. Snap it sorted. I'm going to need another fish plate. Couple stuck in there. Yeah, that's good. And we'll try and get it connected up here now. Bloody nail in there. That's what's causing some of the issue. Box. Okay. Snap it all in. Okay, now where did I put my track rubber? Is it around the other side? I think it is, isn't it? Get that track clean because it's been stored in a box. Point set in the right position. I think I'm just going to put a couple of extra tacks in there. I was trying to avoid it. till I ran a couple of, you know, test runs around it. There's a bit bouncy up here, so that should do for a test now. I'm going to set a loco going, so you watch that. I'll try and squeeze back out of here. And see what happens. Well, that was much better. However, we'll still need some track cleaned and the extra pins put in. But this curve, that went around this curve so much better. So yeah, we've still got some. This is just old bits of set track, that's all I've got, so I need to give it a good old clean. It's looking a lot shinier than it did. Alright, let's get some more pins in. Oh, smudgy. Down here by my feet. Ah, I just heard my Facebook go ding. That might be a young lad regarding the item that I want to purchase. Nuts, I need to get that out of there so I could do with a magnet. As long as all goes ahead Friday, I'll be able to show you and tell you what I've gone and bought. What was it they call it? Keeping you in suspense? Only clue I'm going to give you is it does have wheels. No, it's not a die-cast car or anything like that. It's not a real car either. One of the good things about using set track, it's a bit more stiff and there's not a lot, you know, there's a lot less flex in the straight bit, so you don't need as many pins to pin it down. I'm just going to put one more right here in the middle. Like that. I'm going to give this good clean. I've had my greasy paws all over it. Let's make sure my pointer's in the right position. And we'll send it round once more. And if you could keep an eye on that for me. Just have to give it a little nudge there. Look at that. It's going around perfectly. Fourth time lucky. I suppose you want to know what the actual issue was now. It was involving that last curve. What I'd done, and it was my fault because I didn't think of it until today, I'd put a curve on there with a too tight radius on it. That's what the locos, especially these little 060s, weren't liking. I swapped it for one of these ones. Have I got another one here that I can... Yeah, you see, there's the one that I had on it. See the difference there? It's a bit tighter. And I have got it levelled up here as well. See? A little bit too tight. Some locos really do not like a tight turn. Now I can still use that bit, even though I broke it there, but I can use that bit to fill in where the point goes off into the siding. I can do that in a bit. I'm sweaty. Oh, Mr. Spider's decided to come down the wall. Right, I've got 2. Ooh, I'm getting excited about spiders. I never thought I'd see that. I may have to catch them and move them, because I know what my cats are like. Especially that one that's coming down the wall. He's sort of swinging around, you know, he's just hanging about. Is he? Yeah. I'm going to say, this is something I probably wouldn't have done years ago. The nerves are still there a little bit. He's still got his leg on the thread. On the wall you go. Seriously, that's not something I ever thought I'd see myself doing. Can't quite make out what sort of spider he is though. I don't think he's the same as the one up there. Oh, I bet they've come in through the window. Anywho, I'm going to leave the video here, guys. So, thanks a lot for watching. Let's just bring you back around this way. You know what to do. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. And if you have any comments, etc., please leave them in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you want to see more. It is free to do so. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.